about when I met John Cooper Clarke in the toilets at Latitude Festival. Would you like to hear that anecdote? Yeah. Check it out. Yeah. I'm at Latitude Festival. I've gone to the toilet. You never guess who's been. It's only John Cooper Clarke, yeah. And I'm like, wow, John Cooper Clarke. I'm like, John. You know, for you, John, this is just going to the toilet. You know, for me, this is an anecdote. Here's the poem. Generally, my anecdotes get a mixed reaction. There's a good ranges. Poem called Spaceman goes like this. I'm a spaceman and I live in space. I'm a spaceman with a spaceman's face. I'm a spaceman and I need my space. Give me some spaceman. Only 2 left and one's extremely short. Oh. So, this poem's called The Difference because of this. She was from Venus. He was from Mars. He showed her his penis. She showed him the scars. Oh, that's some deep shit like this. I'm fucking with you on a theatrical. See this, what this is, imagine, emotion is a line. There it goes. This is content. We're all just fine. We're alright. Then we get happy and it goes up. We get sad, it goes down. Mine is a fruit penis. And you all went, cool, get ready. We're up here, it's happy, then we scars. You went, oh, it's a mood shift, wasn't it? If you want to know more about that, I recommend reading a book called The Empty Space by Peter Brook. Probably write that down. Don't know why I'm looking at the book, I've only got one left. That's what I thought. See what you've learned. Sure, I'm drinking that water. This is my last poem. I wrote this when I was coming back to England. I thought, I want to write a poem, because I'm going to do some stuff and go to places. I'm a poet. I should have a poem. I want it to be like one that moves people. I was like, I want to become the prophet. I want to be the prophet. So I wrote a poem that's designed for everyone to just like it. So if you don't, there's something wrong with you. It's basically just a list of the things that we already know. And just to point out, I do not want to be the prophet. I'm very much not for profit. I'm not anyway. It's just one person that makes it work. It's me and you. Talk is cheap, and life is precious. And the alphabet contains only 26 letters. And people are strange when you're a stranger. And green means go and red means danger. And people die, and babies are born. And things can never be the same as before. And we all make mistakes. We're supposed to learn from them. One man's native is another man's foreign. It's better to lend than it is to borrow. Harder to lead than it is to follow. Today always ends at the start of tomorrow, and happiness can be harder to find than sorrow. People change. So do things, so does weather. And the alphabet contains only 26 letters. And money talks, and talk is cheap. And life is precious, but the price is steep. And cats hate dogs, and dogs hate cats. And most bold people look better in hats. And some people with opinions don't always check their facts. And you know Bono, he's a fucking twat. Lies will grow. Good times don't last. We're afraid of the future and we long for the past. The common cold has no cure, but it's easy to catch. And we've all quit our jobs, but we needed the cash. Still, the rich get richer and the poor stay poor. And if we all had enough, well, we'd all want more. Oil was never a valid reason for war, but the opinions of the masses can be easily ignored. Now, celebrities are hated just as much as adored. Still, everybody wants to be famous. And communities used to be full of support, but now nobody knows their names. The only things worth fighting for are the things you believe in. No one likes the sound of the one they love leaving. Chances get wasted, opportunities missed, and we'll remember the name of the first person we kissed. Dinosaurs rule the earth, then they cease to exist. And jellyfish things can be cured with piss. Smoking gives you cancer. Too much sun gives you cancer. Mobile phones might give you cancer. Smarties don't have the answer. The city is noisy, the countryside is peaceful, and everyone has the right to be treated as equal. A good can't exist without the presence of evil, and the government's job is to serve its people. Many fought and died for the right to vote, but when election day comes, the majority won't. Still, we all love complaining. we'd be nothing without it. We've got the power to change things and do nothing about it. Oxbow lakes are formed when a river changes its course. And over 50% of marriages are ended in divorce. I love the Oxbow Lake. Over 2/3 of the Earth's surface is covered in water, and every porn actress is somebody's daughter. You give us an inch and we'll take a mile in your letters. And the alphabet contains only 26 letters. Still, money makes the world go round and life isn't fair. And fingernails are made from the same stuff as hair. No one wants to be last. We all want to be first. And eventually the robots will inherit the Earth. Everyone's different. And deep down we're all the same. And we think we only use 10% of our brains. The strain we put on the environment will be our eventual demise. It's hard to see what we're doing because we don't open our eyes. We cut down a rainforest and spread our crops with pesticides and call a shop sell vegetables genetically modified. We're damming our rivers and the ice caps are melting and we're taking resources till the well runs dry. Oil spills choke the ocean, the ozone layer is broken, species cease to exist at the blink of an eye. Fossil fuels will probably run out in my lifetime. Soon there won't be any more fish in the sea. We consume with progression, we're paying a high price, and soon human beings could be an endangered species. See, there are other options. We can never afford it. When we see more warning signs, we mostly ignore them. Still, life is short, and time is eternal. And over 65% of communication is non-verbal, and we all get angry, we all get jealous. And the alphabet contains only 26 letters. And in certain parts of the world, it's war-torn and stricken with poverty. And out there, sometimes virginity can be seen as a saleable commodity. It's like an all-cash economy, made victims of misplaced authority that trades with the West in a moral dichotomy. Now, Western sex pests, they go to these places on holiday and swallow the souls of their children. It's horrible. What we can't see can't hurt us. But money breeds evil. And the world plays home to like 6 billion people. We know facts, we know figures, we know stats, we know dates, we know prices, expenses and discounted rates. We know on the moon, a bowling ball falls as fast as a feather. And the alphabet contains only 26 letters. Sometimes doctors make mistakes. And we know that politicians and journalists are going to lie. And we know that in times of war, good and innocent people will die. The world seems like it's broken. We don't know that we can fix it. But for every proven statistic, we know 5 that contradict it. We're all victims of our own apathy, and we know we can do better. And the alphabet contains only 26 letters. Cheers. Yeah.
Messed up his introduction. I'm kind of glad, but I don't have any. No words I could put out that would justify that performance. One more time, John Berkavitch. Okay, I'm not going to waste any more time.